Hi everyone, welcome to EMU, the Destination Managers. My name is Dagmara and this is Lucy, Diana and Emily.
The tourism problem that we have identified was that the Northern Territory destination has a decrease in tourist numbers and tourism industry prospects. Therefore, we have developed a business opportunity that will be incorporated into the tourism strategy to improve the Northern Territory tourism success. The creative mind tools used in the process was storytelling, brainwriting, Scamper, empathy-based prototyping, brainstorming, and forced connections.
Firstly, in stage 1, our journey of discovery, we have started with the creative mind tools of storytelling. In the process, we have discussed and shared personal experience of a variety of destinations that might be facing a potential tourism problem. This creative mind tool helped us to direct our focus that shifted to primarily Australian regions. Moreover, looking into a number of statistics, we have identified the Northern Territory has low tourism numbers that are currently on a decrease. The second creative mind tool we have used was brainwriting. In order to generate broader ideas, through this process we have defined what bad tourism is and what are the potential causes of bad tourism for any destination. In addition, through this process, the creative mind tool of forced connection was utilized that allow us to link ideas to think through the problems and solutions as a whole.
Through brainwriting and forced connections, we came to the conclusion that one or a combination of the following 4 factors defines bad tourism. These are low numbers of visitors, low expenditure, low number of overnight stays, and the types of tourists in regards to tourists that behave irresponsibly and cause damage to the destination. And the 8 potential causes of bad tourism we have identified are lack of infrastructure, lack of awareness, lack of appropriate marketing, limited number of events, high prices and other monetary factors, undesirable weather conditions, deficiency in safety and security, language barrier, in terms of available information in multiple languages that are accessible to international tourists.
In order to identify the top ideas, we have conducted a comprehensive research that would address the 4 factors defining bad tourism and 8 potential causes of bad tourism in the context of the Northern Territory. The statistics indicate that
in terms of number of visitors, overnight tourists have declined by 1% per year, and day tourists increased by 6.6%, resulting in 1.46 million domestic overnight tourists and 1.54 million day tourists. International tourists have decreased by 4.4%.
In terms of tourist expenditure, the domestic overnight tourist expenditure decreased by 11%, generating $1.73 billion, and domestic day tourist expenditure increased by 2.3%, generating $197 million for a year. The international expenditure decreased by 12%, generating $405 million.
based on the findings of international tourists within Australia, the Northern Territory is the only state that is decreasing in both night stayed and money spent by overseas tourists.
In terms of infrastructure, the Northern Territory has a total of 2,100 tourism businesses that include 186 accommodation businesses, 488 cafes and restaurants, 242 transport businesses. In addition to this, there are many natural attractions in the Northern Territory, including many national parks and a total of 14 visitor centres. In terms of awareness and marketing, comparing to other states, Northern Territory has less marketing campaigns. These campaigns are also less noticeable compared to others, such as Queensland, Victorian and Tasmanian campaigns. In terms of events, there are only 3 events mentioned on the Northern Territory site. The Darwin Festival that celebrates art and culture, the Noonama Rodeo, which is a sporting festival, and the Beer Can Regatta, which is a unique competition and entertainment festival. In terms of prices and money, it is estimated that the daily average cost for a person that travels to the Northern Territory is $153 Australian dollars, depending on the season and demand. In terms of weather conditions, the Northern Territory has 2 distinct climate zones. Darwin and the top end are tropical, with temperatures ranging from 25 degrees to 33 degrees Celsius and the humidity reaching more than 80%. As a result, some roads are flooded, which causes many areas to close, as well as there being a risk of cyclones. Alice Springs and Central Australia has 4 seasons. In summer, the average temperature ranges between 20 to 35 degrees Celsius, and in winter it ranges between 3 to